Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. So this is a part 2, and I'm sorry I got cut off, but we were really winding down the first part. And I was just saying, be sure you check Instagram. I have got so many drawings going on from the summer videos, and you'll be surprised. And I decided to wait and mail them all on Monday because we've actually had one person, win twice. And I just want to make sure we're not through all the drawings. We finished the drawings by Saturday this week. So I'm I did add some extra drawings in there. And I went on based on, 18 years or older, live in the United States, you're subscribed to the channel. And I had an issue. I couldn't see one of the subscribers. So I just want to thank my dear sweet friend on this channel who won. And I couldn't find her in the subscriber list. And she graciously showed me, and I knew she was because I knew you were already subscribed, but I just couldn't find it. And so, yeah, I was really trying to be fair to everybody. So I was double checking everything this time. So, but thank you so much for making it so easy for me. So long story short, and I use the old, YouTube changed their dashboard and the things that you can do, and you can use the old system or the new system. I use the old system. I did look on the new and the old system, but I bet it shows up quicker in the new system, but I couldn't find it. So, and my sweet friend who won, graciously went back, showed me. You did a great job. Thank you so much. So, all right. Okay, so I already packed this out in the first video. I was saying when everything closed, please be sure to go check and make sure that you haven't been drawn. You go to my Instagram. It's listed below. All right. And I would love if you'd follow me over there too, because I'm going to start tying that in a lot more. So I am going to pack my, my correction tape. I will not take these pins, but I will take another set of pins. So I'm going to put those to the side. But I am going to take just our local grocery store lavender wipes. They really don't smell like lavender, but I'm not going to break the seal till we get on the trip. And even if you get one of these and say you open it and you're using it and then it gets kind of dry, you just add water to it. I mean, I'm sure you guys already know that. I'm speaking to the choir, but I just want to be encouraging and say, don't let it go. All right. So, I found I have had to give up coffee, which many of you know how much I love coffee. And it was kind of a big deal. When I went and saw the doctor last week, they were saying, if you go off your GI and your gastric meds, you really shouldn't be drinking coffee. And I was like, I know. So I drank one more cup of coffee the next morning, and then that was it. I've gone cold turkey. So my sweet sister-in-law said, how are you not having caffeine withdrawals? And I said, well, I haven't, and I drink only green tea, which has a little bit of caffeine. So I did notice in the mornings I was pretty much dragging. So I did pick up some different teas. So I used to really love Irish breakfast tea, so I picked up some of that. Oh, and here's that charm that fell off. I got to get that put back on. And then I had picked up this for night because my tummy has been hurting so badly that this is really good. If you haven't tried this tea, it is really good. And I don't know how you say it, if you say puka, because I grew up on the coast of Texas, and we all wore puka shell necklaces, and all the surfer dudes, not me. I mean, we all just did it because it was fashion, but anyway, so puka, and it's chamomile tea with vanilla and manuka honey. That, I thought, I don't like honey in my tea. And I got to tell you, it is really good. I had some last night. Tonight, when I have it, I'm going to add some almond milk to it. I just decided that maybe I'd like a little almond milk in there too. So, and this morning, I didn't even have tea this morning. I went straight in. I got a kombucha and my iced tea, and that's in water, and that's what I've had today. So, anyways, so I wanted to show you some inexpensive ephemera. And you guys know this. Cut up stuff you have. You don't have to use, what's at the store. So I saw this and I thought, oh, I love this. And I don't want that white stripe, so I'm going to cut that off. But I'm going to trim this right there And I'm going to use, wait a minute, let me get that straight. I am going to use this. Now, you could probably trim it straighter, but how cute is that? Wouldn't that make a cute border? So, there's that. I am going to make some tags. And usually I'm pretty conservative, but I'm trying to hurry for you guys. So I hate wasting your time. But isn't that the most darling tag? I don't know if you've noticed, it's two little girls in there. I thought that was so cute. Yeah, I mean, I just thought, these are so stinking. I love this paper. It's so cute. Uh-oh. I think it just flipped out onto the floor. I'll get that afterwards. And I also have this one that does 3. So I also loved this right here on this particular tee. So, I mean, I was getting ready to throw these boxes away, and I was like, oh, why would I throw that away? I really like that. So, anyways, I was going to see if I could get it. Nope, I can't get it with, well, wait a minute. Nope. So, let me try to do it this way as much as I can do it. So, I'll get this one. Ooh, this one's a little bit thicker. Or this particular punch is a little bit, not as, needs more sharpening. And then, hold on, let me take this apart. So, and then look at this. This just pops out. So this is the part that you're supposed to punch out, which I will cut out. And then I will find a way, because I love this print on this. I just thought, ooh, I like this print. So I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, but, even like when you're traveling and you're thinking, oh man, I didn't bring something, and then you're in the restaurant or something and you see, oh, they've got this, this tea, or they've got this. I mean, I can cut this to whatever shape I want. It's just, these are free resources. Some tea bags are so stinking cute that, yeah, why wouldn't we use them? I mean, they're so pretty. And anyways, just a thought. I just wanted to kind of give you guys some easy things to think about, to use, and, that won't break your bank. And I always love to tell people, do what you can afford. Please don't buy it without a coupon. Always buy with a coupon. Always buy with a code, discount code, whatever you can do. Yeah, I'm just cheap. Like, literally, we have a local little, like, kind of quick restaurant. It's kind of local to Texas. It's called Taco Cabana. Well, my husband he's a CPA, so he's kind of a numbers guy, but then I grew up with that. And, but isn't that cute? Those are so cute. And they're just splashes of color. And like, I may not even punch that. I may just take it, and I may take this, because it's just pretty. Let me see if I can get a punch out of this while we're talking. But he figured out that we can go to Sam's and get a card there. Tell you what, I'm going to punch this so I can just get more tags out of this. We can get the Taco Cabana card at Sam's, so we get essentially $10 off of a $50 card. No, yes. So we pay $40. And then we get, he gets a discount, because at $55, they give you a discount. So we, yeah, and I'm not far behind him. I told him, I said, well, I'm going to pretend like you're the old man for now, ha ha ha. And anyways, but so we, like, our meals, literally, we can feed all 3 of us for like $6. It's really sad, but my husband is always like, you can't even make a meal for that. And I'm like, well, you could, but yeah, no, it's such a good deal, It's so, anyways, and bless his heart, I've just not been feeling great, and he's just been very kind about that. And so, yeah, picking up food while we're out, we've been also enjoying at our local theater. They're having flashback movies, or whatever they call them, I don't know, vintage movies. And if we go to the Sunday matinee, it's cheaper. And so we eat before we go, because it's a restaurant type movie theater. So anyways, I'm just going to throw that in there, because that's just color I could throw down behind something. And the same thing for this. I'm going to cut this off, And this is just something that I could use as a layering piece. How pretty is that? And this is really thin, cheap cardboard. So honestly, you know, I mean, I think you're getting the picture. I'm just going to go through, cut these up. These even have prints on the inside. I mean, I might use that. That's really cute right there. Matter of fact, let me see. I will do this with y'all with me. But anyways, just to make a very long story short, you know, always try to figure out the best deal. Never pay full price. No. And I mean, I grew up with kids who, you know, would have scoffed, you know, and, you know, their parents were able to do things like that. You know, my parents weren't, you know, they did a lot of lovely things, but, you know, in reality, you know, we had a budget, you know, and so, like most people, and I think you just have to do the best with what you have and just shop it hard, you know what I mean? So, I love this. Look at that. Let me see if I can get it. Ooh, I'm going to get a little bit of that writing. You know what I'm going to do? Let me see if I go down a little bit, if I can avoid, nope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of that writing, but I'm just going to layer with it. So I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So right here, I would just layer another piece like that and then cover up the writing somehow, or, you know. But isn't that cute? So, anyways, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that would, you know, what you can do when you go on a trip. And how you can, like, get your stash done ahead if you're going to journal while you're traveling. Because I don't have a lot of room. I only have what's in those little pockets in my travel journals. So I want to be sure that I, you know, use my space wisely and, you know, just enjoy what I have. So I don't think I'm going to hand cut this. I think I'm going to get my trimmer, and I'm not going to bore you with that. But, so I'm going to cut this down. These are very thin. I explained that in the last video. I am going to do some punches here. So while I have you here, I'll just kind of keep punching. Yeah, this is cute. Okay. All right, I'm going to come up here. So I love the word depart. So I want to make sure I get that in something. And that's not going to work there. So, let me think. And that's too small. So I'm probably just going to have to cut this. So this one I'm just going to cut and put on a page in the book. And then I'll put things over the numbers. So this I'm going to leave alone. And then I'll probably do the other and put that on the other side. I think that'll be a really cute 2-page spread. So this I will cut with a trimmer. And I will cut all my papers ahead to fit my, my journaling notebook papers. And I think my corners are rounded in my dilutions ones. So that, and that one I'm going to cut with a trimmer, but I can start punching here. But that is something I'm going to do separately, you know, with the trimmer. So here we go. I'm just going to start, because what happens with me and arthritis, after a while my hands get really tired. So I can do that side. If we take taxis, I can use that. It kind of looks like the map. But I am going to go with a more map type piece right here. Yeah, isn't that cute? Okay, so, and I'm just going to do like one of each. Because I just think that these are just great, inexpensive things to do. And probably in our fall journaling kit this time, I'm going to get some help from my children, or from my daughter probably, and see about that we get you some actual paper punches out of that, plus everything else that we have for our kits. And I want to tell you, I wasn't told whether I could say this or not, but we have one of our sweet subscribers who wants to participate, and she wants to contribute. I mean, I told my husband the other day, I said, I'm totally amazed. The companies call me, or they really write me. They reach out to me and they offer, you know, to support our channel in different ways. And I think I can go this way with it, and I think I will. And especially when it comes to our camps. It's such a great blessing. But for one, because this is an opportunity for us to give back here on the channel, and that's how I feel. I feel like it's my opportunity to give back. And to have one of our subscribers, you know, want to encourage everybody else by giving. I was telling my husband, he goes, really? And I said, yeah. I said, isn't that nice? And he goes, yeah. And it's not that, and I told her it's not required. And we're just, I mean, I didn't even know what to say. We were in awe. And, but I'm amazed, you know, the thing that I can say, because today is the day, Happy Encouragement Day. Again, I just said that in the first video. It is so encouraging when others take the time and they go beyond themselves and they want to encourage others. And I'm just amazed by that. And I know that probably you think, oh, that's so silly. Now, see, you look at that and you think, oh, but see, I could cover that end up and have that stick out and I'd have a pink one. So, anyways, long story short, God really works in amazing ways. He really has amazing plans. Nothing is ever required on this channel to give, unless at some point, you know, we do sell things. I will have things, and I miscut that, but I could still use that as a layering one. I will have things in Etsy coming up soon. And of course, nobody's required to do any of that. But, and I will teach everything I list, so everybody will know. And anyways, but the whole point here is that what a blessing. What a blessing that this channel was started as an encouragement channel, and for people to want to encourage others. And I'm just so blessed by that. So anyways, long story short, you know, I think I decided that, you know, if people want to give in, their members of the channel, you know, we'll just have to figure out a way to politely do like an acknowledgement sheet of all the people who donated, maybe. And that we'll include in the kits. But one of the things I really want to say here is that, you know, people are amazing people. And when you think, you know, because I've not felt well these last couple of days, when you think, you know, Satan's trying to knock you down, you don't feel well, there's just a lot of stuff going on, and then all of a sudden somebody does something like that, you're just encouraged, and that's what this channel is about. So, anyways, long story short, you guys are amazing. I have said this all along. You guys are so amazing, and you are. It doesn't end. You guys always absolutely blow me away. Period. End of discussion. So, anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to quit and move on, because I also have some border ones that I brought too. So, I love these tags. Either way, I think they're charming, I think they're darling, and I think they're fun. So, yeah. Okay, I have done this one a lot, so let's put this one up. And I think that was it. I think the rest were tags. Yeah, the rest are all tags. Yeah, okay. So, I know I'm probably going to wish that I had, let me do a couple more of these. I'm going to wish that I had, solid paper, but let me see what I can do, because some of these borders, you know, I always think you need solid, and then I put them on a print, and then I think, oh my gosh, that looks fantastic. So, let me see here. Let me see. So, I have these little birds on a wire, which I just did because I love birds on a wire. So, anyways, let's be honest, you know why I did it. But I just wanted to say to everybody, thank you. This whole channel started as a thank you to begin with, or an encouragement to begin with, and I'm just in awe. I really am. I am so happy and blessed to be a part of this, and I am so thankful that you guys get this channel. I mean, for somebody to step up and say, you know, can I also, I want to participate, can I contribute as well? Wow, that just speaks it all, you know. So, okay, I love that. So I'm going to cut that out with my trimmer. You know, I can actually use my scissors. So what you would do, as I'm sure you know, you could go down and cut, and actually I'm going to use my trimmer because I think I'm going to do a thin line underneath. So when you look at that, isn't that cute? And of course, my pages aren't that long unless I go up and down. And so I'll be able to cut this apart and use it how I want. Now, I also brought out a doily punch. So this is just a Martha Stewart, an old one I've had forever, Birds on a Wire. I am 100% sure I got it on clearance and probably at Hobby Lobby. As you guys know, I am going to cut off this little signature, or this branding strip, pardon me. And I will definitely be adding that in. I will trim that up a little bit more, but I will use this end, this part of the branding strip, and I will use this end because they're both just so doggone cute. Okay, so there's that, and this was all, I want to think American Crafts. Let me see. Oh, crepe paper. This is crepe paper. Okay, so let's start with this one because it's just so pretty. And yeah, I'm going to start over here because I think I can get it. Yeah, perfect. So you guys know how to do this. You punch one and then you just line it up and then you punch again. And you have to be sure that this part is flush because this part has been punched out. So you just want to lay it there and hold it where it shows up and just make sure that part's flush. Ouch, I pinched myself, and don't pinch yourself. And you gotta be careful because I may have gone too far right there, but we'll see in just a minute. So, and if I did, you know what, this is for travel journals, so it's okay. Oh no, we're good. Okay, and, but these will be great just to put in and use these on pages. And I've got, you know, a whole back door with a pocket little shoe holder full, so full it can't even get in there all the way. And now I'll take a trimmer and I'll just cut that off. I'll just use my cutter. So I've already got 2 sets here. I think that is charming. And I have got lots of goodies there, lots of confetti, as some of my friends would say. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I could still keep cutting on this, but what I may do is just cut this down and then now use these as like whole pages. I know, isn't that cute? So that's how you can take 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper, you know, with some paper with tags, maybe 5 pieces. And if you get it at certain places or on sale, sometimes it's, you know, super cheap. You know me, it's got to be really cheap. And yeah, and also, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I love scrapping with friends. And I will tell you why. Because I love doing things like that for a friend who doesn't have that punch. And then vice versa. She'll do something for me, then I'll get a different color paper, a different type of paper, and then a different kind of punch out. So there is free ephemera. I mean, just trade out is my point. And sometimes your friends are so sweet. They're just like, hey, let's just put it all together. You know, let's put it in a big pile. Everybody contribute one and everybody take one. You know, kind of a, you know, what they call a, what is it called? A paper, oh, in Creative Memories. It's like a paper table where we all go and we, you know, we can have X amount free if we come to the crop, and then everything else over that you pay like $1 or something for. So, which doesn't make sense on these kinds of things because they're little. But seriously, in just a short amount of time, look at all the ephemera and pieces. And if they don't match, it doesn't matter because look how good that looks on that. See, I mean, it doesn't have to match exactly. Black and white are always your neutrals, and, you know, beige if you want to count that as well. And sometimes people count gray as well. And you can just mix and match, and it just looks great. So, I'm going to have this. I've got 2 little Illustrated Faith brand new little tape runners. They're extra small. I'm going to throw those in. I've got a glue that is not my favorite, but it works very well. And I'm going to take it on the trip because for any reason it gets lost or it gets, you know, whatever, confiscated, which I don't think they will. It's no big loss. I'm not going to take my expensive Tombow Mono because I don't want it taken. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think they would, but just in case. So I'm going to sit on airplanes, sit in cars. I'm going to take a little like a book that can pop up. Another thing that is great ephemera is calendars. You know, I just bought a calendar that has like Christian quotes on it at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to cut that baby to bits, use punches, and that I'm going to take too. So use some of these great resources that we have in our craft room. And it's like, I've got all this paper, I can't, what am I going to do with it? Well, you know what? If you can't afford to go buy a whole bunch of ephemera kits, do this. Just go for it and have fun. And like I always tell my kids, just enjoy the journey. Okay, my dear sweet friends, I hope this was encouraging to you, because today's about encouragement, but anyways, but I hope you're encouraged, and I hope you don't ever feel like I can't afford to do those things. My husband and I first married, we did not make enough money to pay the bills, and by the grace of God, we got by. Literally, when you added out our bills and you added out how much income we had, it did not match in any way. So, and I mean, if I had a bill for $48.39 and I didn't have the cash or the money in the bank, we would get a check returned to us for $48.39. I mean, not returned like bad, like somebody would give us a rebate or something, and we just get it out of the cold, just out of the blue. There was no reason to get it. And it was just always one of those amazing things, and God was always good. And speaking of which, I got to go pay my electric bill, but anyways, I hope you guys are encouraged. When we come back from our trip, I will probably have one I'll do for our family and one for me. I'll decide which one I'm going to share. I have an agreement not to share my family's pictures, so I always try to be really respectful of that. And if I do that, then I may just put like little sticky notes over it. I don't know. Just depends. But I plan to work on it while we travel. So, okay, dear sweet friends, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. You guys just made my day. I really felt not good, and I just want to thank y'all. I was having a rough day today, and I made myself get up and go and take my daughter, which I have to take my daughter anyways, and I literally got to where they were doing my nails, and I felt like I'm going to be sick, and my nails were wrapped in foil and all the, to get the polish stuff off, and I was just like, please God, this would be, I can't get up, I can't go, I've got foil all over the tips of my fingers, and I was totally fine until I got home, and it just, it's my body getting used to all these new medications. So many of y'all have written me and said, I'm praying specifically for. I am so thankful for y'all. I am so honored that you would even think of me, much less pray for me. So thank you. I am at peace. I know God has a plan, and I'm excited to see how He's going to work it out. So anyways, thank you, friends. I just love you guys so much, and I appreciate you so much. And yeah. So, okay, dear sweet friends, like this video if you liked it. If you like seeing affordable craft ideas, please leave a message, and I will start putting more of those together, because when we get out into my craft spot, it's going to be all about using what we have, and I'm super excited. And so leave that message. So like, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, why not? We're getting ready to do a fantastic gratitude and Thanksgiving camp. This in November 1 through Thanksgiving Day, and it is free. Shipping is free. The kit is free. We have people who've donated. We are just so honored, and I did one last year that I put together, and I'm putting this one together this year, but just to see people offer, it's amazing. And anyways, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just blah, blah, blah. People are amazing. And but you have to be subscribed to do these. So and in the drawings as well. So we're also doing tons of the summer drawings starting in October. We still have a drawing at the end of this week. I will come out with another new planner from Lion Planner. We had to do our first Lion Planner. I will get that drawn. I will post that Friday, and you will have till Tuesday, and the drawing will be drawn. So be watching for that, but you have to be subscribed. And then leave a comment, share the video, whatever.